Hi guys, it's Kiki and welcome back to Shocking Science channel. Today we're going to talk about L-O-V-E, love. Even it's not Valentine's Day, who cares about Valentine's Day? Everybody's falling in love every day, so I think it's good if we talk about love today. When you fancy someone, what does love do to your brain chemicals? And is falling in love is just a nature's way to keep our species alive?
We call it love. It feels like love, but the most exhilarating of all human emotions is probably nature's beautiful way of keeping the human species alive and reproducing. With an irresistible cocktail of chemicals, our brain entices us to fall in love. We believe we're choosing a partner, but we may merely be the happy victims of nature's lovely plan. Psychologists have shown it takes between 90 seconds and 4 minutes to decide if you fancy someone. Research has shown this has little to do with what is said. Rather, 55% is through body language. 38% is the tone and speed of their voice. Only 7% is through what they say.
Now we talk about stage of love. Helen Fisher of Rutgers University proposed 3 stages of love: lust, attraction, and attachment. Each stage might be driven by different hormones and chemicals.
Stage 1. Lust. This is the first stage of love and is driven by the sex hormones testosterone and estrogen in both men and women. Stage 2. Attraction. This is the amazing time when you are truly love-struck and can think about little else. Scientists think that 3 main neurotransmitters are involved in this stage: adrenaline, dopamine, and serotonin. Adrenaline. The initial stages of falling for someone activates your stress response, increasing your blood levels of adrenaline and cortisol. This has the charming effect that when you unexpectedly bump into your new love, you start to sweat, your heart races, and your mouth goes dry. Dopamine. Helen Fisher asked newly love-struck couples to have their brains examined and discovered they have high levels of the neurotransmitter dopamine. This chemical stimulates desire and reward by triggering an intense rush of pleasure.
Wait, are you guys high? No, we are
Green!
Just kidding. Actually, falling in love has the same effect on the brain as taking cocaine.
Couples often show the signs of surging dopamine, increased energy, less need for sleep or food, and finally, serotonin, one of love's most important chemicals that may explain why when you're falling in love, your new lover keeps popping into your thoughts.
Does love change the way you think? A laboratory experiment in Pisa, Italy showed that the early love or the attraction phase really changes the way you think.
Dr. Donatella Marazzini, a psychiatrist at the University of Pisa, advertised for 20 couples who'd been madly in love for less than 6 months. She wanted to see if the brain mechanisms that cause you to constantly think about your lover were related to the brain mechanisms of obsessive-compulsive disorder.
And guess what? She discovered that the serotonin levels of the new lovers were equivalent to the low serotonin levels of obsessive-compulsive disorder patients.
Love needs to be blind. Newly smitten lovers often idealize their partners, magnifying their virtues and explaining away their flaws, says Ellen Burchett, a leading researcher on the psychology of love. New couples also exalt the relationship itself. It's very common to think they have a relationship that's closer and more special than anyone else. It makes us want to stay together to enter the next stage of love. Stage 3. Attachment. Attachment is the bond that keeps couples together long enough for them to have and raise children. Scientists think there might be two major hormones involved in this feeling of attachment: oxytocin and vasopressin. Oxytocin, the cuddle hormone. It probably depends the feelings of attachment and makes couples feel much closer to one another. It's about bonding. Vasopressin. Vasopressin is another important hormone in the long-term commitment stage. Its potential role in long-term relationships was discovered when scientists looked at the prairie vole. And finally, how to fall in love. First, find a complete stranger. Second, reveal to each other intimate details about your lives for half an hour. And then, last, stare deeply into each other's eyes without talking for 4 minutes. He asked his subjects to carry out the 3 steps and found that many of his couples felt deeply attracted after the 34-minute experiment. 2 of his subjects later got married.
Oh my god, what a lovely couple! Okay guys, that's all for today. And I hope you find your soulmate, get married, and live happily ever after. Hi guys! Thank you so much for watching and click here to subscribe. And if you like this video, please click the like button here. And bye!
Bye!